The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
Alongside Carson-Newman women's basketball coach Mike Mincey, I'm Michael Watring, and this is SeeingEagles.com. The Lady Eagles get set for North Greenville on Saturday. And, Coach, something we really haven't had a whole lot a chance to talk about, really, has been the assists. You're averaging about 20 of them. Over 70% of your made baskets have been assisted. What has been the reason for such unselfish basketball here at the early start of the season?
That's a good question. I don't think we're not an isolation team, for one. We just don't put it in somebody's hands and say, go get us a basket. We're more about a team-oriented offense, and, they're going to be unselfish. They're going to share the ball. And right now I'm really proud of our team because they know who has a hot hand. They know people's roles on the team, who needs to take the most shots and that kind of thing. And, like the other night, if Jekka's hot, they're going to keep throwing her the ball. If Tatum's hot, they're going to throw her the ball and look for her. So I think a lot of that has to do with it. And it also comes down to if you're shooting the ball well and you have people that can make shots, then you're going to get a high number of assists. And, last year we led the conference in assists per game. We're back up there again this year. And, I think if we can just lower our turnovers and keep those assists, because we have a goal this year to have more assists than turnovers, which is a lofty goal. But right now we're certainly meeting that goal.
When you look at the 5-0 starts, the first time since you've been here that you guys are 5-0 out of the gate, what do you attribute that to, and maybe what is one thing that you still need to improve on here at the 5 games into the year?
Well, we've been fortunate. We've played 4 of our first 5 games at home, for one. You look back early in the year, we had a really thrilling win against Aiken that could have gone either way. We had a game against Lander that could have gone either way. Even the game up at Tusculum was – it was a 3 or 4 point game late in the game. And I think our experience, especially from the point guard spot, when you look at JJ and then our 2 guard in Tatum, has really paid off. And I could go on, Whitney Kyle's been huge, and then Lacey comes off the bench as experienced players that have just gone through these battles before. So I attribute a lot to that. It's not coaching. It's just players with a lot of experience that are pulling out these victories. But then, we've also had this youth come in. We've got Brooks, and I can name them all, but you got to look at Hodge and Jekka as freshmen that have come in, and they're winners. They've been on winning teams, so they know how to win as well. And so I think when you have a collection of winners like we do, then you kind of get the product of what we're putting on the floor right now.
North Greenville, another guard-oriented team. Timothy Nelson leads their team in scoring, and then Alicia Hope also second on the team in scoring. What kind of issues do they present?
Well, 30 in particular, Nelson, she's really a good athlete. We just got finished watching film and to show the kids how good of an athlete she is. She's really hard to keep from getting to the rim. She's really tough in transition, and she's averaging 16 points a game, close to that, and a lot of it is just getting to the rim. So we got to make sure that we do a good job on the ball and in our pinch and recover, and in course with Hope, she's just a good sized guard that can hit the spot up jumper, hit the spot up 3, and you just got to make sure that we mark her in transition as well.
Best of luck tomorrow, Coach.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
For head coach Mike Mincey, I'm Michael Watring, and this is SeeingEagles.com.